Just outside of Abilene, Texas, the Rentec Boiler Company swarms with activity. On any given day, you'll find an army of workers welding, cutting, and grinding metal into industrial equipment. But today, they've taken a break from boiler making to finish a project the whole city can enjoy. With a careful eye, flame is put to metal and familiar figures take shape. These behemoths are every bit as large as their living counterparts. Buffalo are coming back to town. Each metal beast needs a crane to carefully lift it more than 30 feet, where this herd will graze among a big blue sky. Taking it all in is Jeff Salmon, the executive director of Frontier, Texas, a museum dedicated to the pioneer days of the Wild West.
People on the frontier were always looking for an opportunity. They had to. It was a matter of life and death. Before the people settled here, the buffalo were roaming in huge numbers. As the buffalo hunters came in, they saw a great opportunity. There's a lot of money to be made in the buffalo trade.
Killing a few buffalo was a good way to make a living, so that's what I did.
Even though they're gone today, we, as a history facility, always want people to look back. What better to make people ask the question, why, besides 8 huge buffalo flying across the sky?
They're not just buffalo statues on poles, right?
They're designed to be weather vanes. We like to pay attention to where the wind's blowing, be able to look up and have a clear signal of, hey, the herd's running towards the north, which means the wind's coming out of the north, because they put their nose into the wind.
Outside, you can marvel at these creations and check the wind direction at the same time, while inside, a stampede of history charges towards guests. As the country expanded westward, towns like Abilene popped up to provide shelter and opportunity for those who came to make a living or to those who were just passing through. This facility brings those people back to life so modern folks can have an understanding of what it took to live back then.
During the war with Mexico, and I fought in the battles of Palo Alto and Resaca de la Paz.
Abilene was at a crossroads of a lot of the things that are kind of iconic about the West. The fact that there was soldiers and cowboys and Indians and and stagecoach coming through here, that's real stuff. And so people from all over the world come to Texas. That's the stories they want to hear about. In the early days of Abilene, you could possibly walk 15 miles from Abilene to Buffalo Gap, stepping on buffalo bones and never touching the ground.
Look to the air in downtown Abilene and you'll be greeted by the sight of flying buffalo. They are as awe-inspiring as the stories told inside Frontier, Texas. Stories of the settlers who paved the way for our future and whose lessons are not lost on the patrons that fill this museum every day.
A lot of people have a very profound sense of respect for these people that came before them, and I love that. I think it means a lot to us to know that we are part of a bigger story. I think it's great to see visitors walk away from here being more interested in their own past, but they want to know more about their story. They want to know more about this place, and I love seeing that happen.